here at Ultimate Seattle Sports Show. It's been a busy one, Terry. We got Husky running back Terry Holloman. We're talking Mariners. Kate Anderson, Little Leaguers from Tacoma win. Just talked a lot of Seahawks with Greg Bell. Time to head over to Pullman, Terry. Yep. The number one local sports podcaster, Jason Puckett from Puck Sports, joining us live from Pullman. Jason was at the Cougar practice today. Puckett, you're looking, is that Ferdinand's behind you there, buddy?
I got, how many tins of cheese do you guys want? I got lots of cheese ready for you, Terry. Got ice cream. We got it all. I mean, it's like the first stop I made once practice was over. I should have just taken it inside and given you guys a tour of the greatest creamery in all of America. Hey, you know, Terry, it's America's great. Terry, just say "Go Cougs" really loud for me.
I'm not going to say that, but I am going to say I'm going to give you credit. You guys do have the best cheese in the world. That Cougar Gold is amazing. You can bring me copious amounts of cheese back.
We're not just talking cheese. We got to talk Cougars as well.
I'm sorry.
We got Jason Puckett live from Pullman. How was practice today? How are the Cougs looking, Puck?
It was great. It was their last scrimmage before they get ready for the puppies coming up in a couple of weeks, and so it was good. It was fun. It was great to be over here. It'll be an interesting season for them, right? I mean, they're flipping over an entire new roster again for the most part, especially guys on defense. And I think first-year head coach Kirby Moore, which this is great with all the connections, obviously, to Prosser, to the state of Washington. Trent Bray coming back into the conference after being let go there at Oregon State. And so I think there's a lot of optimism, I think, for the team this year. And I think a lot of excitement. They're going to get back to kind of being that pass first or, offensive heavy team that they have been for so many years. And I just think people are really excited to get the season started. And I think there's a little bit more, familiarity, I think, and solid footing, whereas last year, last couple of years, you had no idea what's going on. Now they're in a conference. So I think the excitement level over here is really high.
Jason, you talked about, are they going to get back to being that pass-first type of offense? Is there any update on the quarterback drama that's been happening over there in the Pullman?
Quarterback drama.
Terry, I tried everything. I mean, I tried to trick him into answering the question. I went with, well, so-and-so is going to be taking the first snaps against the Huskies. They would not bite. They did say, they said this to me, Kirby Moore and Matt Miller, the offensive coordinator, and then they said it also to the pool of reporters. They're going to make an announcement on Monday who that's going to be. Mm-hmm. It would be a stunner if Caden Pennick, the transfer from Sacramento State, is not the guy. He has taken all the reps with the number one team throughout camp. He did so again today. He's presumed to be the guy, and I guess nothing is final, right, Terry, until they announce it. But I think all signs are pointing towards him.
Look at that. Yeah. I mean, breaking news here.
Right here on Ultimate Sports Show.
Yes. From outside Ferdinand's, the announcement is going to be coming on Monday. The Apple Cup, we mentioned it on the Puck Sports podcast earlier today, is going to be airing on King 5. Games coming up fast, Puckett. Your thoughts on this being the first game of the season? I know Terry's fired up for the Cougs. Woo-hoo. How are you feeling for those Huskies?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm glad they're still playing, and hopefully they continue to play the game. I think it runs through 2028, so there obviously is going to be some doubt. It's going to be different that they're playing the beginning of the year, but again, at least they're playing. It's going to be hard to get used to, but I also think I'm a little excited to see what it's like in the beginning of the year. They're two kind of unknowns. Certainly the Cougars are more of an unknown than the Huskies. I'm going to be really interested to see, especially if things don't go the way maybe early on for Damon Williams, how the Husky crowd treats him. Because there was obviously a very, very tumultuous offseason for him, and I'll be curious to see how that reaction. And then just for the unknown, I don't think anybody knows what type of team you're going to get with Washington State. You certainly have some film on them, but, if you're going to get an opponent who's going to be heavily favored, I think you'd probably rather face them in the first game of the season.
Okay, I got two questions. I got a minute to get there, according to producer Joel Knepp from the Edward R. Murrell School of Broadcasting. Question one, you mentioned on the Puck Sportscast last September, the Mariners only 4 games back. Question one, do the Mariners make the playoffs? Question two, your favorite place to go eat in Pullman?
I just went there, Cella's Calzones. I just stuffed myself with a calzone the size of the bumper of my van. So I'm probably going to fall asleep on Highway 26, which is not a good thing.
Such a wise answer.
Do they have a chance? Yeah. I mean, Yeah, I'm not going to keep them out until they're mathematically out. And so I think that September 3rd, they were 4 games out. They're roughly there right now, certainly with some wiggle room. So, yeah, I mean, I think they're the best team in a real bad division. They haven't shown it this year, but I still think there is hope until there's not hope anymore because they're just too talented, and I feel they got one more run in them.
Hey, go get some ice cream on us, buddy. We love you. Thank you for your time. Live in Pullman.
And some Pepto-Bismol after that calzone you just had.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's good.
You want to say
I think the best way for a calzone, Terry, is to chase some ice cream right afterwards in the tender cheese. So
You're gonna be plugged up all weekend.
There he is, Jason Puckett from Puck Sports. Make sure to follow him, listen to him. He is the best in the business.